What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Brooklyn Nets blowing a game to the Philadelphia 76ers. This was a close, tight game where it could have went either way. It looked like Brooklyn was making all the shots and making all the plays that was required to win this game. Next thing you know, Spencer Dinwiddie goes down the lane and gets a dunk. And Joel Embiid gets fouled on a putback. All they had to do is rebound the ball. They probably win because they got to play the foul game. Joel Embiid gets the rebound, goes back up, gets fouled, makes the free throws. And next thing you know, they have a 1 point lead. James Harden makes some more free throws, makes it a 3 point lead. And next, Dinwiddie catches the ball, runs, and shoots a three. Only problem is he had the ball still in his hand before the clock expired, meaning they instantly lose because he had to shoot it before to go for the tie. And since the shot didn't go through early enough, they ended up losing this game. I like mainly what I seen out of the Nets. They're very quick. They're very fast. They have a lot of shooting on the court. Mikal Bridges did blow a layup that was really makeable. He tried to go glass off of it. Probably should have went all net. But it's unfortunate. He had a great game. This team has a lot of guys that can make shots, not a lot of guys that can create shots effectively. Dorian Finney-Smith is one of those guys. 5 points, plus two and plus minus three personal foul, one turnover, two assists, 8 rebounds. Three of them was offensive, one of four from the 3 point line, two of eight from the field. Wasn't really able to create his own shot off the dribble, so he ended up being a spot up shooter like he was in Dallas. But he ended up going one of four. He did contribute real well with the rebounds. Johnson is more of a role player too. He plays better off the ball, but couldn't really knock down the threes. He was two of eight from the 3 point line tonight. He went two or three from the free throw line, but he did grab 7 rebounds, three assists, three steals. He was only had one personal foul, plus seven and plus minus 12 points. He was abysmal 4 13 from the field. Had trouble getting space and creating quality shots. Um, and he couldn't even knock down the ones that was open from three. Mikal Bridges, 23 points, negative six and plus minus, two personal fouls, one turnover. He also was able to get two steals, which was pretty good. One assist, 6 rebounds, three of them was offensive. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from the 3 point line, 8 of 18 from the field. Did a good job of trying to mix it up a little bit. Struggled creating off the dribble like he usually does, but did a good job spot up shooting from the 3 point line. Was able to get to the free throw line 4 times. Was able to make every attempt. I thought he had a pretty good game defensively. Nicholas Claxton was shut down in this game, 29 minutes. He was only able to grab 5 rebounds, which is not enough in a game like this. Two assists. He did have 4 blocks, which was pretty impressive. He's been a blocking machine lately. One turnover, four personal foul, plus one and plus minus 6 points. He was 3 of 6 from the field. Spencer Dinwiddie struggled this game. He was 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 4 from the 3 point line. He only had 9 points. Was plus four and plus minus, three personal foul, three turnovers, one steal, six assists, 6 rebounds. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He got there, was able to only miss one, which is pretty impressive, but he couldn't really make nothing on the court outside of the free throw line, which was one of the reasons why they lost this game. Because he's a guy that's one of their best shot creators and one of their best playmakers. And if he's not really getting it going, this offense really struggles to score baskets and create shots. And you seen that tonight. Even Royce O'Neal, he was 1 of 4 from the 3 point line. He was 1 of 7 from the field. He only had 4 rebounds. Two of them was offensive, three assists, one steal, one block. Negative seven and plus minus 3 points. Joe Harris was able to have another great game. They gave him a lot of space. They didn't really pay attention to him throughout the game. He was able to take advantage of that. 18 points, plus one and plus minus, two personal foul, one assist. He was a beautiful 6 of 9 from the 3 point line. Those his only attempts from the field, and that's a pretty good night for him. Watanabe was 0 of 2 from the 3 point line, couldn't really make any shots, and the only shots that he took, he missed all of them and didn't really do anything outside of that. Sharp, 4 points, negative three and plus minus, one rebound. It was only offensive. He was 0 of 1 from the 3 point line, but he did do 2 or 3 from the field. Patty Mills, 0 points. 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 rebound, 0-1 from the 3-point line, 0-1 from the field. That was his only attempt was a 3. And Ben Simmons came off the bench tonight. Didn't really do much. He played 16 minutes. He was 2 or 3 from the field. He only grabbed 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He was a -1 and plus minus only 4 points. You need more out of Ben Simmons because he's their best passer. He's their best playmaker. He's their best defender. Outside of Nicholas Claxton, you just need more out of him just because he's probably going to be their best player outside of Mikal Bridges offensively, just because a lot of these guys need to be set up. A lot of these guys need to be open to contribute because most of them are spot up shooter and skill players, so they need help getting their shot. And Ben Simmons is one of the best guys at finding guys and cutting, finding guys in transition, and finding guys that's open. And he's just gonna have to play better and get more healthier because they're gonna need him more than ever. And Cam Thomas has did a great job creating his own shot the last couple games. 14 points, -3 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 0-2 from 3. Couldn't make a 3 tonight, but he did create good in the mid range, did create good with the floaters, did use his handle to get to his spots. Is pretty much unstoppable in the one-on-one situations because he can get to the free throw line. Didn't do that tonight, but he did a good job of creating space and getting the shots off clean and good patience to get them off. 14 points is pretty good. Sumner, Smith, and Duke Jr. all did not play coach's decision. 40% from the field, 32% from 3, 13 to 40, 11 to 13 from the free throw line. That's 84%. That's pretty good. 42 rebounds, 23 assists, 7 steals, 6 blocks, 8 turnovers, 20 personal fouls, 98 points for the Brooklyn Nets. PJ Tucker was only able to do 3 points. 2 points tonight, -3 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 3 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, all 1 from the 3-point line, 1 or 2 from the field. Tobias Harris didn't do much tonight either. He only had 3 points, which are just terrible. 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 to 3 from the 3-point line. He was 1 of 9 from the field. Whether if the shots was open, whether he tried to do it off the dribble, it seemed like he was rushing, couldn't get good balance, couldn't get good shots up consistently, and even when they opened, he was a little bit off tonight, and he did play 29 minutes. You need way more out of Tobias Harris if this team is going to win the championship. That has been one of their biggest problems, is that sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. And tonight, was one of those nights where he didn't show up, and he did get blown past by Dinwiddie for that dunk that could have cost him the game. Joel Embiid had a lot of careless passes that was way off tonight. It seemed like he was out of sync with the offense. It seemed like he was trying to find guys and make things happen tonight. But other than that, he was pretty dominant getting to the free throw line. 12 or 13 from the free throw line, 37 points, 13 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, 1 or 2 from the 3-point line, 12 or 18 from the field. He was able to score from the mid-range, was able to score inside, was able to really be a force even with the 3-point shot that he made. Nothing that he really can't do. James Harden, 29 points, -3 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. He was able to get to the free throw line, made every single free throw attempt, 9 to 9 from the free throw line. Did a good job of baiting guys and going straight at guys to draw the fouls and initiate the contact. He was 2 of 6 from the 3-point line, which is okay. 9 to 20 overall from the field. Just about what you expect from James Harden, just a less assist because guys just didn't make shots tonight. Even Milton, 0 points, -14 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 rebound, 0-1 from 3. He also was 0-3 from the field. McDaniels' first game playing with the Sixers was decent. 5 points, -1 and plus minus, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 1-1 from the 3-point line, 2 of 4 from the field. Played decently defensively, was able to space the floor, was able to do some other things on the court that you would like to see, brought good energy. George Niang, 5 points, +4 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 assist, 1 rebound. He was 1 of 4 from 3, but he was 2 of 5 from the field. Just expect more from the 3-point line going down the road. Reed, 2 points, -2 and plus minus, 3 rebounds, 1-1 from the field. Tyrese Maxey had a decent game, 4 of 11 from the field, missed every one of his 3-point attempts, which is unfortunate, but he's not the greatest, most consistent 3-point shooter. He's just decent at it. 4 4 from the free throw line, was able to grab 4 rebounds and was able to do 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 15 and plus minus. Shake Milton, 6 points, plus 6 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 block, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 4 4 from the free throw line, or 1 from 3, 1 or 2 from the field. Daniel Howard Jr. did not play. Harold did not play. Courtmont did not play. All coaches' decisions. They did shoot 44% from the field. They did shoot a terrible 26% from three, 6 of 23. They did get open opportunities. They did get good looks. They just didn't shoot the ball particularly well tonight, but they did get to the free throw line a bunch. That's how they won this game. Only missing 1 free throw, even making their free throws down the stretch to seal the game. 29 to 30, 96%. You're going to win a lot of games if you're able to get to the free throw line that much and convert. 41 rebounds, 17 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 10 turnovers, 12 personal fouls, and they did score 101 points. The Sixers improved their record again. They was able to get it done. They improved to 36 and 19, 15 and 11 away from Philly. Brooklyn falls to 33 and 23, 17 and 11 at home. The Sixers did get off to a decent start, 28 to 26 Brooklyn in the first quarter, and Brooklyn also did a 32 to 26 in the second quarter. But in the third quarter, Philly was able to outscore them 24 to 22 in the third, and it was able to destroy them in the fourth quarter, allowing Brooklyn not to even score 20 points or more. They held them to 16 points, and that was the reason why they won the game, 25 to 16 in the fourth quarter. When it was winning time, Brooklyn just struggled finding quality offense, finding guys that they can go to deliver and close the game for them. Seemed like they was rushing, trying to find ways to score, trying to force it a little bit, and they just couldn't execute enough to get this game won on their end. And Philly was able to continue to chip at it, chip at it, and chip at it, and eventually was able to get over the hump and steal this game and come out with the win. This team was able to stay steady. This team was able to trust themselves. The team didn't rush. They didn't seem like they was out of it. They never felt like the game was over, and they just slowly executed and then played smart basketball and was just able to win. I feel like even the shots that Philly missed in the fourth quarter, they was all easy, makeable shots. They just didn't go in, and they ended up just going to the free throw line, getting the easiest shot, and was able to make them. While Brooklyn struggled to get quality shots, it seemed like they was rushing it, they was forcing it. It seemed like they was overthinking it a little bit, even with the Mikal Bridges thing, even with the Spencer Dinwiddie going up, trying to get that extra dribble in, which ultimately cost them the game because he had to get it up before the shot clock start turned on, and he just couldn't do it. But it happens. You know, this is the first time this team has played together, which I'm talking about Brooklyn, and they have a lot of weapons. They have a lot of shooting. They have a lot of guys that can defend. They have a lot of guys that can do things. They just have to find the right lineups, the right system for them, and find a way to get everybody on the same page and find a way to get quality offense while trying to close games, because most of their guys are skill players, role players. They're not going to really be able to do much if you can't create for them. And since they can't, do it by themselves, mostly the guys on this team, they get tough opportunities, or they get shots where it doesn't look like it's, natural, and it's just tough to win games like that. But they have a cushion. They have a good record already. They should be able to win enough games to be a playoff team. We'll just have to see if they're able to do that. They have enough talent. They have a good coach. It's just about getting the job done each and every night. They got good teams, bad teams, terrible teams that they have to go against, and they just have to win enough to be a playoff team. And I don't really see them doing much after that. But this is a team that's going to change a lot throughout the years. We just have to see what they have, and that's what they're looking at. What we have, what works, what doesn't work, what we want to keep, what we want to build around, and then we're going to continue to move forward after that. Other than that, check out my podcast in the description. Check out my Facebook in the description. Like on Facebook to show support. Continue to comment. Continue to like. Continue to show support any type of way that you can, and hit the notification bell for more analysis.